some other states that are
on it.
you know, yeah.
Our province did it and then didn't do it and then did it and then now everybody's all over the place. But it's crazy, like the rules for the COVID lockdown stuff here just make like 0 sense. Like, so if you want to go to a restaurant, you have to have a proof of vaccination card, right? But if you want to go bowling or play laser tag, you don't need one.
Right.
Me and my couple of my bosses at different jobs, because one of my bosses is a restaurant kind of owner. Well, she has a restaurant attached to her business, and she's like, this just like makes no sense at all for people that are trying to figure it out. Because it's like, you know, and I was trying to justify it, and I'm like, if I'm sitting down at a table full of people and we're eating food, and our risk of COVID is super high, then if I'm bowling with people and we're all sharing the same balls and we're all hovering around the screen looking at our point scores and all that stuff, how is that any better? If not, it's worse than if you were having dinner. Like, I just don't understand what they sat in a room and just kind of threw darts at like business ideas and said, well, these ones will restrict, but these ones we won't. Like, I don't know. Just the whole way the whole government has gone about dealing with all of this has just been an absolute friggin' joke, at least in our province.
Right.
But whatever. What do you do? Just what do you do?
Oh, synchronizing.
Yeah, I'm coming in. Sorry.
Welcome.
Well, hello, Meatball. How are you?
Hello. You know, I'm just living the Rona lifestyle.
Yeah, right. Aren't we all? Hopefully that comes to an end one day and we don't have to deal anymore.
Yeah, I actually got it over the week. So.
But you caught it?
Yeah.
Were
My entire family got it.
Were you vaxxed or?
No, I'm not vaccinated yet.
Oh man. But you.
Yeah.
But it went away or what?
Yeah, I got all my everything back, like my taste and smell and all that. But.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty weird not being able to taste or smell anything.
Yeah, I can imagine. And what did you have to do anything special? Did they put you on anything or give you anything, or you just kind of waited out?
I just kind of waited it out. I didn't really do anything. I just kind of laid low.
That's crazy.
Actually, all I've been doing is bunching. I'm kind of off of school for now, so.
Oh yeah, well yeah, obviously, hey. Jeez, that's crazy, man. Yeah, it's nuts. Well, like I said, some people it's just like a quick little weird moment. Like I've had a couple friends now that have had it, and they just kind of like feel weird or get like a quick kind of cold, and then they go away. And then I've had other people from businesses and stuff that have literally just got sick and died, and you're like, holy jeez, it's quite the 50-50 on some people of whether they're going to be just fine or not. But yeah, that's nuts.
What are we cutting to?
12s according to my little thing here.
Yeah, 12s.
Well, that's good. Maybe we'll have like a tiny logging crew today and we can all just really chill. Last time was we had a lot of people in here, and it was once you get too many people, it kind of gets hard to organize what everybody's doing, and there's people just standing around, and it just gets a little bit tricky. But then again, the day is young, so who knows? I got to be a janitor again for the first time in a long time this weekend. So at one of our jobs we had this like at the dump that I work at, we have this shack basically where all the operators put all their stuff and like all of our paperwork we do out of. But the thing hasn't been cleaned or like looked after really over time, just because we've had so many random operators and different people come through. So it hasn't been like cleaned in like probably 18 friggin' years since it was put in there. And because it's a dump, you get all these frickin' flies and it's just gross, right? So they asked me if I wanted to go in for some extra hours and like clean it out. And oh my god, it was disgusting. But yeah, I did that all day yesterday for about 8 hours and got it all pretty much cleaned out. But, like, we're talking like there was like legit like shovel loads of flies. Like, it was ridiculous, that were just hanging out on the ground around where the windows were. Oh man, it was so gross. But I mean, I guess that's what happens when you clean something for so long. It's kind of fun though. I like organizing and cleaning stuff, so it was wasn't so bad. But yeah, that was a micro dirty job situation right there for sure. Industrial nastiness. The worst is like flies. Like I hate flies so much, but like because they've been there for so long, they like.
Well, they lead to other things too.
Well, and but they like crap all over everything. Like like if you have them accumulating. So basically, in the shed there, everywhere where there was a picture, like somebody had hung up a picture 10 years ago as like a haha, this is nice, cute little, make the shack feel kind of cozy or whatever. Everywhere where there was a picture, there was like this square of frickin' fly crap that was around where the frame of the picture was, because they just sit there, the flies, and they just poop all over everything. So that was like the worst part, trying to scrub all that friggin' fly crap off. It was an adventure, let's say that. But man, she sure looks nice in there now.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm just like, holy cow, this is like, looks like a halfly new Atco trailer now. That's the way to do her. I just like, it's nice for me too, even going there, because like people didn't want to even eat in that trailer because it was just so gross, right? Like you're like, I don't want to spend more than 3 seconds in here to fill out the machine hours and then call it good, and that was about it. But now it's like, oh, I can actually sit in here and not feel disgusting. I like this.
This is my first time actually ever playing on Autumn Valley. It's weird.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it? That's kind of why I wanted to do it, something different. I plan to keep playing with the logging crew until we start into the next game, I guess. But I don't know what the next game is going to be like or what it's going to bring. So there's a lot of who knows situations there. Converting equipment, I think, is going to be the big old nightmare again. Hopefully somebody does excavator tracks right off the bat, because then I can just bump right into it.
There's already people starting to make maps for 22, and I don't know how.
I don't understand.
I don't understand. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
and it frustrates me.
Geography, though, like geography, I get it. Like if you're making the geography region, ground mapping, that kind of stuff, I'm sure you could just transfer that data over. But as far as like nodes and the styles and like that kind of stuff, like the terrain will be different, the nodes will be different. Like I can't.
And the textures are going to be different too.
Yeah, so I don't know if they, whether they have early access to stuff or, which I doubt, because I don't think the editor's even ready for public use yet.
No, it's not.
I'm just not worried about it. The key, Matt, as a modder, is not worry about rushing it. Because I know that feeling you probably have even as a modder, that I even have, is like, oh, all these people are getting a head start, and you kind of feel like you're left behind, and you're like, oh man, I got to get on this. Well, don't worry about it. Because if you're making something that's going to be a beautiful masterpiece of yours anyway, it's, you don't need to worry about it, because you're going to still make a masterpiece. It's just going to come out after the big flash. So you're either first and you get that first crew of people and a big flash of people that are all excited, or you wait for the first flash, all the novelty to die, and then you come in with something and it's like, it's nicer later. I don't plan to be first off the bat, because first usually doesn't mean the best, let me tell you. Not in this game. First is never the best in Farming Simulator, because we end up doing 50 million renditions of re-updating and redoing, and no, don't need that. Don't need that, not at all. So don't worry, because I'm just as behind as you are, so it's all good.
This is a whole tree here.
Oh, well, it's yours now.
Yeah, I'm sticking her on there.
Love it. Worship it. Geez, I can actually process stuff in line. That'd be good. What are you doing, meatball bunching or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. The trees seem to be chilling a lot nicer. It could be because there's less players in here, but the new update definitely made them a little less retarded.
What, did you change the weight again, or
no, weight stayed the same. Increased rolling friction by a crap ton, like I'm pretty sure it's as high as it can go, and lowered the angular dampening. See, angular dampening, I think, was causing them to kind of do like a weird teeter-totter effect. I think, I don't know, from my testing it felt like something was really wrong there, but I think it's good now.
Yeah, one of the coolest things that I learned the other day is being able to stack the that pop trailer on the short logger.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can do that. It's cool, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it so it's not like you're dragging such a long train while you're going out to the bush anyway. And then just unpack it when you're done. Oh, here's a big pile of ugly little ones here. Good luck with that pile, Matt. I don't know what to tell you. They're all over the place. Might need to pencil those.
Alright.
I'd pencil it with the processor, but at the same time, I wouldn't dare. Let's grab these little guys here. Oops. Pushing too many buttons at once here. There we go.
Do you want me to start piling in this other landing, or?
I don't even know what's going on up there. Let's see.
Okay.
Should probably start skidding some down here. That's what I should do. Make a new pile. Do we have a the swing boom?
Yeah, I'm in it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're skidding?
I
Yeah,
can
just
trade it. Yeah.
keep bringing it here, like the wood for now. Cause I don't think. Or wait, do we have another landing? Did we build one last round? Oh my god, what am I doing? Wrong window. There we go. Did we start a new landing? Oh yeah, that landing up there. Yeah, you can pile there. Sorry, we'll move the processors up, cause that's probably a better landing than this one. I'm just gonna clean up all the little bits here. Yeah, I'm kind of. Did you guys try out that the mod that does the sound for the trees or whatever?
Yes. Actually,
Yeah, I heard about it, but I haven't tried it yet.
It's 50.
It works okay. It works okay with regular equipment, but like when you're bunching,
Yeah, it's garbage.
like
Yeah.
like Mirtha said, the tree falls when it's in the buncher.
That's my fear for the next game. If they have tree sound effects, what's happening right there is exactly what I'm concerned is going to happen with the actual sound effects. Because if I have to cut it, well, I'm going to have to find a way to get rid of that sound if that's going to be a thing. Because if I'm bunching a bunch of trees and then I'm already walking away from the cut and I still hear them falling down, that's going to be so glitchy and annoying. Like, I'm not doing it. So hopefully in the next game it's based on node, like, of the tree. Because if so, I can go into the maps and remove that. Or I'm hoping the stump grinder doesn't cause that effect.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. But yeah, no, that mod's... It's interesting, but like at the same time, if you've ever actually been inside a piece of equipment and you're moving trees around, you don't hear the trees when you're in the equipment. Like you don't, right? That's the thing. Like when I was playing with that mod, just testing it out, if I drop a tree next to another tree and it goes dook, and it sounds like it's inside the cab with me, dook, 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 which is neat. I love that they have sound effects. If I was outside of the cab, it'd be kind of cool to hear them getting bopped around, but when you're in it, it's like, okay, well, you don't hear anything. And if you do hear a tree, I mean, it's like you'd have to drop like a huge pile on top of each other and go dook, 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 dook.
Right.
And you'd barely even hear that too, so over the machine sound and the rest of it.
Yeah, I put it in our other folder. We just kind of played around with it, and that's okay.
Yeah. Cool idea, but
Kenny's a good modder. I give him kudos.
Oh yeah, he does.
Figuring all that stuff
He's
out.
done.
That stuff's not.
He's done like 90% of the stuff that we have now for sure. And it's just, yeah, some of it works and some of it just doesn't work for what we're doing. But that's okay.
All right, I'm gonna haul this truck since we're done down here, and
Do it.
I'll be back. I'll bring the loader up to the other landing.
Sounds good. I'm just moving the processor up.
Now.
Hey, What's up?
Hello. What's up?
I'm just moving this other processor up, and then I think Meatball's already piling wood up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we can start a new deck. Yay! At least it's not far to go. We can just walk over there. Don't have to low bed it. But yeah, I don't know. In the next game, I don't know, man. For the sound thing, I don't know how that's gonna work. I feel like we're gonna have to rip a lot of shit out of it.
I think it's just gonna be the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a good prediction because I think you're 100,000% correct. But if the servers improve, that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. If the servers improve, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I just wish we could pile for like 3 or 4 days, and that'd be great.
Right? Or go bunch like 3 or 4 blocks or process. Yeah, well, no. It's the same physics engine, so that's not going to change. This will all be the same for that, but if the physics engine had changed, then you never know. Maybe they'd sneak a wild card in there, but the physics engine's never going to change probably in the next 10 years. Why would you? You still make money off this one, so why would you want to change it?
Mm-hmm.
Why change? Oh, thank you, sir. I'll start processing this stuff here. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. 12 it is.
So what needs to be done?
Well, you know, whatever. Never ask that question because nobody ever knows, including myself. You just do stuff.
Well, Meatball's ahead of you then.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just whatever, man.
You tend to know that. Where are we heading?
You know, straight. No, you have no idea. There's no plan at the moment.
Okay.
Literally
Well,
no
that's the
plan. Oh, sorry, go ahead there. You can drop that and then go through if you want. There we go. I'll make a half decent pile before you start here, Matt.
I'm heading up there.
So, the group NMC, I think they make mods for 19. They created a kind of like a mining style game. It's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, I haven't heard a word about it, to be honest, since their initial release. I don't know nothing, man. I'm not. I never was really into the whole mining side. Even in this game, the mining was like, ugh, not me. The problem is, if we had decent ground physics and stuff, it'd be kind of fun. But the ground physics in this are just like a joke. The wood chips and stuff are just, ugh. Not good, man. Not good. It's really old school. I'm still waiting for the days. Well, I mean, like, they have like some of those dig it simulators and stuff that actually have pretty decent ground physics starting out, but that's like the whole application is built around the ground physics. There's no game laid in, there's no nothing. Just Meatball, drop on the other side of this pile, like come out this side, and then you can just push it up. That way I'm not in your way. Just gonna start hitting the pile here pretty quick. But yeah, like I've played some of those like the log sim, mine sim, real life ones, and they actually have decent ground physics, but like I said, they're not games, they're just the entire application is built around that one simulation experience. So I don't know if there is any actual games that have decent ground physics. I remember playing like Construction Simulator, and that wasn't like terrible. It was quite entertaining. The excavator control was kind of frustrating though. So you had to like move your tracks independently of. You had to switch between your tracks and your arm movement. It was kind of stupid. You couldn't run both at the same time.
I'm not coming back on my PC. You might have to turn me up. I don't know. I'm using my phone and it's all glitchy and stuff. So.
Oh, I can hear you pretty good. But you do whatever you need to do, man. That's probably a better call, Matt.
Yeah, I didn't have a whole lot of room on it. So.
No, that's good. This will teach you to load from the side loading. That's usually how they do it in real life, or at least
Oh,
up
really?
here. Yeah, they park beside the deck, like straight on like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then just turn them as they go. Grab in the middle, twist, turn. Oh, it depends how it's laid on the road, I guess. Yeah, lots of different styles, let me tell you.
No twist turning with your wonderful training.
Right?
Just keep the head straight.
Yep. Keep it straight, man. Name of the game.
Alright, I believe I figured it out.
Oh, see, now you're quiet. Now I can't hear you. Your phone was better.
Yeah, probably turn me up. I think it's that.
No, actually, you're quiet on mine. You sounded better before.
Yeah, I can't hear a word he's saying. I have no idea what he's saying. All I hear is
That's circus music.
yeah. Exactly.
Wait, that's all stupid how that thing
There you go.
works.
See, now you sound better.
I don't understand why it does that. It's just dumb.
You should be able to change it in your settings, though. You should be able to crank it up.
Yeah, I tried to, but it didn't really do anything. It just kind of.
And if you can't do it in your Discord, then do it in your actual Windows control panel, like your sound. If you go from Start
okay.
menu and click Sound, I bet you your mic's probably just at half volume. I think by default they're at half. 'Cause mine wasn't at
Yeah.
100 back in the day. Oh, I love the weight on these processors now. Now I can actually control the logs a little bit better. Oops. So we can get hooked in there. Well, I guess that's just those two. You want to push that up, Meatball, with your blade? Just push it up till it's lined up kind of close to these guys. It'll give you more space too when you're doing your drops. Just don't make the mistake I did where I had it turned on. Grinder just eats up a whole deck. You're like, well, I guess that'll be fast processing. Perfect. That's awesome. Thanks. Like I said, then when you go do your next drop, it'll be lots of room for you, so you don't trip over your own tracks. Oops, so it wasn't a full tree. Lag's a lot nicer when there's less people, eh? Huh?
Oops.
There we go.
When I first started playing, I used to play on console a lot.
Yeah.
And I met a group of dudes that were amazed at my skidding abilities. Because I
Nice.
used to come with like 10 or 12 logs at once. It would always surprise everybody.
Yeah, especially on console.
Yeah.
Kill it. I'm surprised the consoles are able to handle it. Oh.
Yeah, they did not like it at all. It was a very tough struggle.
Well, especially trying to like keep up processing it, I imagine. Most people I've seen on console don't usually do a lot of processing. They seem to just load whole logs and stuff.
Yeah, we kind of just grabbed it and threw it on the truck. There was no real way we did it.
Yeah. Wheel loaders and lots of hope. You can go ahead there, Matt. Perfect. Oops,
Sorry.
I didn't want that one anyway.
I'll
It
take
was
that
out of
one from
alignment. I didn't like it. It wasn't lined up like the other ones were, so we can get rid of that. Boop. I'm trying to cut them as close to the end as possible so we don't leave anything behind, but it leaves for some nasty looking ends. That's just the way she goes, I guess. What is this? Oh, it's a little one. Just a little stick. Yeah, I don't know, man. See what the future of modding looks like in the next game.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think we're just gonna copy paste everything and pretty much do exactly what we did here. Rebuild it all again for another game. Yay! I was really hoping for something evolutionary that would change the world, but I think we're gonna have to wait another 10 years for that. Well, and like my fear is, okay, so this is your not really a new game. This is just a copy paste of 19 again. So what's the next one gonna be? Is it gonna be? It's gonna be the same thing again? Because I'm kind of getting sick of this, like doing this over and over and over and over and over, and not really seeing change. From 17 to 19, that was actually kind of an interesting change. It was a bit of an improvement. Even from 15 to 17 was a bit of an improvement. But like, yeah, the 19 to 22, just I don't know. As much as I want to be positive about the game and all that stuff, like I don't know, it just feels like such a cheap shot of a like copy paste. Here, pay us money again for the same game.
For the same game.
Literally. Oh, but it includes DLC that you could have paid for before. Oh, okay. I don't know. Shit's just a little funny for me. And like I said, because I've been doing this for so long now and I've just seen the variations, I'm getting the old man grumpy get off my lawn kid syndrome from it. It's just like, come on, I want to see some like something, you know, next gen. I want to see like something cool, a change, something that makes us really excited. Like, there's literally nothing about the new game that excites me. There's nothing. There's no excitement at all. It's not like, oh, we get to do this now. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's like, oh, it's the same thing. Hey, oh goody. I think that's the part that's bothering me the most about this game. I'm trying to be like happy and positive and, you know, spread the love and all that, but it's just like, it's really hard to, and I don't really see a change. But I'm not the only one that feels that way, because I was like, oh, maybe I'm just being kind of bah humbug about it, but I've talked to other couple modders that have been long-term friends. Oh, I guess that tree's gone. And yeah, they feel the same way. They said unless there's something really revolutionary in the map editor itself, or the, you know, the editor when it does come out, then I'm guessing
I've heard that too.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It feels like, it's been like, what, 3 years? Okay, regardless of COVID, I don't give a crap about COVID. That is the weakest excuse. Oh, well, it was COVID. Okay, well, everybody got to go home and work from home. That should have given you, like, for us, for our company, which is not a work from home company, we actually became more productive. We got more done. So, during the time of COVID, you'd think your development team, when you're designing a video game, it's not like you're working on a production line for a factory. You'd think your production would actually increase. But it didn't. And here we are. So it's just like, I don't know. After 3 years, I was expecting kind of like a bit more, a lot more actually. But guys, the HUD's a different color. That's where the money went right there. After 3 years of development, countless hours, a team full of professionals, multi-million-dollar salaries, and we have a new HUD color. Oh, and we included occlusion culling, which was released in 2002. Actually, I think it was in before that, but let's say it was officially used in 2002. That's all right. I'm feeling judgmental today, so I can judge all I want. But like I said, I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way.
Yeah.
But you probably have a better chance of changing things walking outside and screaming into the sky, because that's kind of the point we're at. You want to make real change? Go yell into the sky, because I'm sure someone there will listen. Can't win them all. Oh my god, look at all these trees. Where'd those come from? Whoop.
Surprise!
I make one turn and then the whole thing is filled back up again. I like it. Get that big nasty one out of there.
These moves were approved by OSHA, I promise.
Right? Approved by OSHA, my ass. I don't think anything in this game is approved by OSHA. It's all dangerous what we do. Swinging live trees above people's heads is what we do. Nobody died swinging a tree above someone's head.
This game.
Nope.